everybody, welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, it's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong, and yes, I kind of threw yesterday's game away. I feel bad. I feel like I've been misplaying in recent videos. I did feel guilty, and then last night, serendipitously, I was watching one of my favorite content creators, because I'm a huge sicko who loves Magic the Gathering. I was watching one of my favorite content creators. His name is Numot the Nummy, and he was like, oh my god, I think I just threw this game away. And it made me feel a lot better. Not because I'm like, oh boy, can't wait to throw away a million more games in the Jade Room, but just because I was like, I think they're better at Magic than I am at Mahjong, and it's just like, people make mistakes, and it's gonna be okay. I think the reason, as we load into the Jade Room again today, I think the reason that I'm a little feverish, I think the reason that I want to post a win and get first place is because, I mean, this is the incident, right? We don't need to talk about the incident, but like the recent first place finishes that we've had have not been on the YouTube channel. I think they've happened on stream or otherwise. Right Lord just called Khan. What the F? Folks, we're loaded into the Jade Room. We're in the Jade Room. As we load in, let me just say this. Oh my god, this round is already getting giga effing spicy right now. Let me just say this really quickly. If you like the Mahjong, make sure to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. Helps me out such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. I don't know if I'm going to cheat this one. Oh, hang on. Featured comment. Be still, my heart. I gotta. I'm one tile away from Tenpai, and I'm all simples, red 5, Dora. What is happening right now? There is so much effing value in this hand. It is redonky donk. Okay, that is disgusting. I don't even know what I want to see right now. You know what I want to see? I want to see another 4 of circles. That would get us in a Tenpai, and we could win off of a 3 of circles, a 5 of circles, or a 6 of circles. Okay, it's getting less and less likely. I don't even know. I genuinely don't even know how to play this hand even remotely. I don't know if keeping an 8 of characters is necessarily correct in this situation. Upon further examination, I do not think it is. Okay, I'm just throwing tiles, man. I'm just throwing tiles. Feel free to subscribe. I got new videos. I can't cheat this. It would get me into Tenpai, but it's not a valid hand. I can't even talk about the feature comment. They genuinely, Stars put a hit out on this channel. They don't want me to talk about the feature comment. Folks, helps the robot overlords push the video out to a whole bunch of people. Omar writes, completely and unequivocally justified crash out, 17,000 up dudes to the left. I appreciate that. I genuinely appreciate that. We get ourselves into Tenpai right here. Sometimes, you know what? I might con here. I might genuinely con here. It's already giga effing spicy. Someone's gonna die tonight. We might as well send it. Okay, I did con. It did not hit, and now I'm a little scared right now. And yes, I'm on a single tile weight on a tile that looks very, very dangerous right now. Oh, no. Let me see if that... Oh, Christ. I mean, I have to. Let me see if that con was correct. East one, my con decision. Let's just see if that was correct after the game today. Hey, I also want to give a quick shout out to all the other comments. Azure Flash writes, hope is a Yaku. Amen to that one. They should implement it in Mahjong Soul. And then Metroid is pretty cool, writes, I flippin' love getting blinded by human greed. Ain't that right? That's part of the reason why I called the con just now. Thank you for all the comments. I sincerely appreciate it. Look, this is the latest that I've ever thanked the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. Link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, along with a whole bunch of other goodies, including our Riichi Mahjong strategy documents that I myself have written, my Riichi Mahjong song parody documents, in case you want to see the documentation of me losing my mind over song parody after song parody, that in a loving way. And I also do some blogging on the Patreon. And the blogging's free if you just wanna peep and check it out. Left Lord's gonna win that hand. That hand ended with a whimper, not a roar, but you know what? That's maybe one of the best ways that hand could have resolved itself. How many spells were on the stack, Yusong? That was honestly pretty good, because had Right Lord or Left Lord or anybody else at this table called Sumo, I was sitting in the dealer seat. I was about to have the worst day of my life, paying out the biggest dealer penalty you've ever seen in your entire life. So, as far as things go, it could be worse. We got maybe a pure straight brewing up in the character suit. We got a very normal Riichi Pinfu hand as well. Really depends on the tiles that we get. And hey, that's not that bad, right? We're one tile away from Tenpai right now. You know it and I know it. The nut draws the 7 of bamboo. Folks, we're playing some Mahjong. Oh my god. Okay, this is really good now. This is really good. If we can rip 9 of characters, that's Riichi, Pinfu, pure straight closed. Which is literally, that's a 4-Han slapper. Oh my god, it's disgusting. Oh my god, it's so good. Welcome to the thumbnail. Oh my god. 9 of characters goes sicko mode right now. 9 of characters goes oingo boingo on that thing. You don't need me to break it down for you. This might be your first video ever watching Riichi Mahjong, but like 9 of characters goes incredibly hard. We get that pure straight closed. We have Riichi, we have Pinfu no matter what. So it's not terrible no matter what tile we win on, and I'm not gonna wait to win off of the 9 of characters. Whatever tile that we win on, we win on. But if someone's trying to get a little freaky with it, if they wanna push with a, you know, and try to go for a riskier play in light of my Riichi, I could see the 9 of characters coming out. Rylord chasing my Riichi for a bamboo, not necessarily the safest tile that you're ever gonna see, but you know, it's okay that they're not getting punished. 4 of circles, yeah, it's okay. I mean, all this is technically okay. I can understand how. No, my triple-sided. It's okay. It's genuinely okay. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm doing okay outside of the game. I'm not feeling physically good today, okay? Yusong, what happened? I ate too much at Costco. That's genuinely, it's a self-inflicted injury. It's definitely a self-inflicted injury. Let me take you through the entire journey, because I went to Costco not even, maybe it was last night. All the days are kind of blending together. Maybe I should I don't know, try to get some more sleep, or I don't know, spend less time on the phone. It's probably a bad sign that I can't remember when I went to Costco. But I think it was last night. I did go to Costco, and then I was shopping in Costco, and here's something that I realized, and I wanted to open up the floor just to see how everyone else felt about the situation. Okay, this is a weirdo spot to be in. I think I'm gonna cut the 9 of characters, because I kind of want to hedge my bets towards all simples. Riichi, Pinfu, all simples, red 5 kind of goes extremely hard here. 5 of circles is our nut draw. Another 2 of bamboo also kind of goes hard. Not gonna lie to you there. So whatever we draw into, so long as it connects to one of our other tiles, we should be relatively happy. So I went to Costco, and I was like, I don't know if this is a personal shortcoming of mine, or if I'm just like having an extremely popular opinion. I felt self-conscious. My thesis, and I love Costco. They're not even paying me to say this, okay? I feel like I like their gas stations. I like that I could buy a whole bunch of easy frozen foods together for a fairly decent price. 5 of circles is so good here. Would I chi into something like that? Oh my god, this hand goes oingo boingo. This hand is so good. 5 of circles is Riichi, Pinfu, Tanya, aka all simples, red 5, pure double sequence. If I draw into 5 of circles, I might not even call Riichi. This hand is worth 4 Han without the Riichi. Pinfu, all simples, red 5, pure double sequence. If I Ron someone, oh my god, okay. But if I Riichi here, it's Hanemon Henry. Right now, it's red 5, Pinfu, Tanya, pure double sequence. But if I Riichi, it's Hanemon. But I don't think I should Riichi. But I want to. Okay, and now there are 2 wolves inside of me. One wolf is like, it would be good to actually win this round, and the other wolf just wants a Hanemon. Hanemon greed. Riichi, I don't know if this is necessarily correct. Oh my god. It's so good. And then Rylord, had they not cheated, I wouldn't have drawn this tile. They changed up the draw order. Now you'll notice you're like, Yusong, why isn't this Ipatsu? It's because they did call chi. Ipatsu needs to happen when no one calls pawn or chi in the first 4 discards after your Riichi. So sometimes you'll hear me or other Mahjong players refer to it as breaking Ipatsu when we're calling pawn and chi after someone else's Riichi. We have to break Ipatsu, Mr. White. They never say break bad in the show. And that's a bad Jesse Pinkman impression. I'll give you that as well. But it felt right to do. It absolutely felt right to do. Here's my thesis. I love Costco. I think that Costco is a fundamentally inhospitable realm. I think it's not designed for humans. I was like, the entire time I was in Costco, I was like, I feel like cattle. I feel like I'm being herded around. It's so loud in there. It's like so loud and bright, but not in a good way. And like, this is the part that I really don't like. It's selfish in there. I can't explain it exactly. By the way, this is terrifying. This is Seatwind Red Dragon. All triplets are maybe half flush in the bamboo suit, which is effing terrifying if I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't really know. That's a weirdo discard, right? They must have an amazing hand if they're willing to cut 8 of bamboo so effing early. I don't know. I really don't want to cut my 8 of bamboo, but I'm also looking at my hand and I'm like, how are we going to get rid of this 2 of bamboo when it's all said and done? Like, how are we actually going to get into Tenpai? I think this might be the neat part. I don't think that we do get into Tenpai. I think this hand is a little too spicy for me. Oh my god. I'm going to cut 7 of circles and 8 of circles. I might just fold to air, right? This is kind of what we learned in yesterday's video too. Like, think about what would be the saddest discard of your entire life. Think about what would lead you to absolute emotional ruin. Then don't do that discard. It's a pure and simple strategy, but it really comes in clutch sometimes, you know? All the 7s were gone. That's why I was willing to risk it a little bit for this biscuit, right? 8 of circles feels safer with all the 7s being visible, aka gone. Zen Costco. And I was like, this feels bad. Like, everyone's so selfish and no one's aware of the space around them, and everyone's just focused on like what they want to do. And I'm not saying like everyone needs to focus on Yusong. No, absolutely not. But it's just like the carts in the middle of the hallways, and like no one cares. You know what I mean? Like no one cares if you live or die. I could be bleeding out next to the the extra cold room where all the fresh produce are kept. I think people would walk past me. I don't think anyone would stop and actually give me the time of day. And that's, you know, I guess I can't control that. I was also sitting in line. Oh, is this a half flush in the bamboo suit? Let's find out together. It was. I was never going to discard the Dora, but like, it's a terrifying hand that Left Lord was repping. I'm glad that the only bamboo tile I dared to throw was a tile that I knew was Gambutsu Greg for Left Lord. One that was guaranteed safe for Left Lord. Is waiting in the Costco food line after shopping as well, because I'm not leaving there without a glizzy. Words that I've never said, but it felt fun to say. It genuinely felt fun to say. I'm not leaving there without a glizzy. Felt good to get that off my chest. And then I was sitting there, I was like, this is loud. And everyone's squeezed so tightly together, and everyone's impatient. And I know I don't have to care that everyone's impatient, but get this. As an empath, not really. I just like, I like it. Not really as an empath. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 1 tile away from 7 peasies. Okay, let's go 7 peasies then, because I don't really like playing this hand any other way. What do we want to draw into? 6 of bamboo. 6 of bamboo would go extremely hard. Red 5 of characters also goes extremely hard. Okay, red 5 of characters is literally gone. But I'm trying to think about like the most valuable version of the 7 pairs, if it's at all possible. Helps lessen the load on the brain, because we're gonna be yapping for the next, I don't know, 40 minutes. So I was waiting in line. Everyone's impatient. Everyone's like mad. And I was like, this feels inhospitable. This like genuinely feels overwhelming. I hate how loud it is. I like there are so many things that I was like, is this because my brain is being like a little spicy, or is it because like this is a very average experience? So let me know genuinely, if you want to let me know in the comments, if you want to let me know in the community Discord, either would be lovely. Like, do you also feel the same way? Like something about that environment just like does not sit right with me. I honestly, like, if I went in there and I put in some headphones, maybe that could help a little bit, because then I could be like, okay, I'm not just in a loud cacophony of madness where people are literally willing to elbow a child in order to get a free sample. Like, you know, whoa. I wait for the Eastwind, Zuzzy, you know what I mean? I could call Riichi here as well. Riichi single tile Yorkener for the Eastwind. That's not that bad. What am I really waiting for? I guess it's just like whether or not we, Yeah, let's call Riichi here. I'm trying to bully other people into folding with the East Wind. That is the aim of this Riichi. I don't necessarily know if it's correct. We can look with Maka, East 4 Riichi decision. Maka probably wanted me to instantly YOLO Riichi. Maka, I know you. You know what I mean? We know Stockfish's tendencies. They probably didn't like that I waited one turn. But I was too busy yapping, and the computer doesn't know that. The computer... I could have waited 2 turns to draw into the Dora. Oh, someone's thinking about the Chi or the Pawn right now. Hopefully someone just draws into another Eastwind. The way that this could backfire is if someone has a pair of the Eastwinds, but for some reason they didn't pawn that first one, which I just don't believe in. You know what I mean? Oh, Christ. Oh, no, get me out of here, please. I just pray for safe passage. No. We got matching Riichi sticks. One of us is going to need a change, bozo. Oh, this is my brand right now. I'm going Roxas style in Kingdom Hearts 352 divided by 17 days or whatever. That's mine. That's my drip. That's my okay, passed. Eastwind looks good here. If someone drew into the Eastwind and they didn't have that much to fool with, and they're not really playing with their brain, I could see them throwing the Eastwind. Oh, please pass. Gaming. Okay, now let's just hope that no one wins this hand as we move into exhaustive draw. It would be great if we could win it, don't get me wrong. We definitely want the game to continue. We don't want Left Lord to repeat in the dealer seat. Ooh. Okay. We're gaming right now. I can't tell if Left Lord's giving me the slow roll, bad manners, Ron. But it wasn't that. It's just Right Lord trying to get into tempo before the end of the game. I feel like a lot of these discards are illegal, by the way. I don't know what they're going for, but a lot of these discards feel illegal. We got that Spidey sense. I don't know. Maybe they just have a really good all simples red 5-1 Dora hand. That's not terrible. You know, I could see myself going for that. Oh, they were single tile Yorking it for the Dora. I respect that play. I genuinely respect that play. Because if I had drawn the Dora, I would have literally been forced to discard it. So it's fine. Certainly fine. Left Lord playing aggressive in the dealer seat. That's fair. We've also learned about that strategy. It's something that we're trying to implement as well. I guess it's mostly the noise and the people. Both are bad. both are very, very inconducive to a pleasant shopping experience. But you can't beat the $1.50 glizzy combination. You know, I'm gonna pawn here. I'm gonna cut the Dora because I don't think that we're gonna go get a Mongon right now. I think this is a 2-Han slapper. And we win back our Riichi stick from the night before and Left Lord's Riichi stick from the night before. I think that's the best case scenario for a bozo like us. Now, I can't help but notice that the rest of my hand, looking awful mode with it. Just absolutely despicable with it. 3 of circles is good. My nut draws, thank you for asking. And also phrasing. But I would like to chi into a 3 of circles and then draw into a 4 of bamboo. That would honestly go incredibly hard. Sure, now I can chi into a 4, into a 5 or a 7 of bamboo and get into tempai that way. Feels pretty good. I could have cut the 4, 6, 8 shape to go for the half flush. Ooh, maybe that was correct. Maybe that would have been a little bit better than whatever nonsense I'm trying to go for right now. Okay, definitely some options that we could have considered with a little bit more forethought. Okay. 3, 5, 7. We can accept any of those tiles in the bamboo suit and be very, very happy with it. And there it is. We're single tile Yorking it right now, but this can still improve. How can we improve it? 5 of circles. 6 of circles will be Furton. 9 of circles will be Furton. So 5 of circles, 8 of circles. 2 of bamboo, 5 of bamboo. All of these tiles, all of those tiles would be good upgrades right now. Me going from a 3070 to a 5080. There's a graphics card joke. Oh, awesome. The engagement's gonna pop off on this video. You saw I was having the worst day of my life, but then you made the graphics card joke. It saved me. It's just C1 Prevalent Wind as the dealer, but they get my Riichi stick from the last round, and they get their own Riichi stick back. So, definitely a little bit of a bummer, but we were in tempai that hand. I wasn't playing with my brain completely off. The brain was still flickering with activity there. So yeah, I was yapping about something. Oh yeah, let me know if you feel the same way. And then Costco changed me. I don't mean that seriously, but also kind of. because I'd like to think of myself as like a calm and patient person. Also, I can hear everyone laughing because I'm so not patient when I play Mahjong. I'm very greedy. And not calm at all. Are you kidding me? I don't know how to make... if you watch these videos, you've probably lost a pair of headphones to me blowing out the speakers because of my screaming when we deal in or we win a hand. I like to think of myself as a decent person. Stop laughing. Come on, can we stop with the laughter in the background? In the line, though, as I was waiting for hot dog and pizza, I became a monster. I genuinely became... I became bad. The 6 of characters goes so hard here. 6 of characters is Riichi Pinfu with a triple-sided weight, and we can win off of the Dora. Drawing into the Dora, ain't nothing wrong with that either. You know what I mean? Just a straight-up Riichi Pinfu 1DZ type of a hand. Like, there were 4 lines at this Costco. And I don't mean to dox myself. I hope that's the case for every Costco. But then I could see, it's like the thing that happens when you're in traffic. If there's 4 lanes... It feels like the one that you're in is the slowest, but I was counting people, and I was like, my lane, I chose the wrong lane. I don't know what happened, but our lane has not moved at all. Could this be some sort of impractical joke? Did Yostar physically manifest themselves to give me bad life RNG? They wanted to ruin my life outside of Mahjong as well to up the psychological torture. All of these things I considered in that Costco in that moment. But I think I noticed that the person, in my line who's working at Costco was working so hard to like refill the ice cream machine. I saw them like opening cartons of what looked like milk and then pouring them into the ice cream machine. It looked like they were doing a lot of behind the scenes work for everybody, for all 4 lines. And I'm like, damn, okay, you're being a very selfless person right now. You're kind of helping the entire crew out. That's a very noble and nice thing to do. That's how I feel now. But in that moment, because I was a little hungry, I was like, oh, come on. I was genuinely like, oh, come on. You have to be that person? I was literally getting steamed watching everyone else walk left and right, accelerating towards their glizzies. I was getting mad at every single person that ordered an ice cream. It's not even that warm today, so I was losing it. I became a bad person at Costco, genuinely. I don't like who I am there. Let's just say this: if we ever, I mean, look, the community is growing at a prodigious rate. I'm extremely happy for that. If we ever do some sort of like meetup, let's never do it at a Costco. Because I don't know. That's going to be... No one is going to leave happy that day. Absolutely not, okay? And I don't know why we would do it there, but, I mean, the food would be pretty decent. But we'd all leave a little upset. We'd all leave a little grumpy. And then this, I should come clean about something. Maybe this is not a confessional booth. This is my YouTube channel. But, hey, I can't tell the difference. I did do something bad at Costco. So you're supposed to return your shopping cart. You're supposed to return your shopping cart to shopping cart terminal, where it's like, hang on, oh my god, you want me to play this hand, you sicko? Like, you're such a sicko for wanting me to play this. I mean, the 1-3 shape is bad, just because to upgrade it, we need to draw into a 4, so I guess that's the shape that we can throw, and we can already accept the 4. I didn't finish any of my sentences there, but I hope the gist rang true. Okay, Left Lord's gonna assume. That's okay. It's not like I will 2 Dora while I'm in the dealer seat. Ooh, look at that dealer penalty. Do I think that it's fair that I had to pay out $4,000 just for logging onto Mahjong Soul that day? Come on, there's still time for us to win this game. There's genuinely enough time for us to win this game. And it's not looking that terrible right now. I gotta say, Crossroads in the Boulevard of Broken Dreams, but they, at any point, they still have 1 dealer seat left, so they're not out of here either. Right, Lord Master 1-star, they're going through a little bit of an incident themselves. I'll see you there soon. Love Lord repping my ice cream drip. The Saint 2-star player. Okay, you sicko, you absolute effing sicko. So what is the nut draw right now? You know it and I know it. It's a white dragon. White dragon goes impossibly hard here. I don't know if we're gonna get the triplet, but even 3 little dragons is awesome. You know what I mean? Like green dragon, red dragon, 3 little dragons, red 5 Dora, Hanemon. And then if we get a direct hit off of left lord, because they're thinking, what's the odds that I'm literally the protagonist of this game? And they cut a white dragon or something along those terms. Like, we could do some serious damage. 6 of characters, a safe tile. Ooh, 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 okay. It's disgusting if we draw into white dragon now. It's genuinely disgusting if we draw into white dragon, because if we pawn red dragon, there's a chance that no one cuts the white. Because we're repping a Yakuman, basically. You know what I mean? There's a non-zero chance that we could unironically have a Yakuman. I'm going to throw the 5 of characters right now. I don't want that to sink me later in the game. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai, and I like the odds. I like the odds here. If we draw into white dragon wholesale, like some Costco's that I know, we guarantee ourselves that Hanemon moment. Oh, no. Oh, my God. No, 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 no. This is so bad because it doesn't help us accept any tiles, basically. And if we pawn, we can't like con immediately after. Well, here we effing go. It's so good if someone cuts red. It's green dragon, red dragon, 3 little dragons, red 5 Dora. It's Hanemon. I don't think I can ever fold this, even though my odds aren't looking that great right now. I could see someone calling Riichi, but then if someone calls Riichi, I could see someone else folding with the red dragons as well. God, I just hope that they're in the wall somewhere still. I hope that no one is rocking with a pair of the red dragons in their hand. You know how mad the YouTube comments are going to be if I end up folding with white dragon followed by white dragon? Yusong, say it ain't so. I know. I don't want it to be true either, but God, I love being in second place too. I love being in second place. You know what I mean? So it's really tricky right now. I need someone to get a little greedy and try to take advantage of my Bozo con and cut the red dragon as a result. Hopefully someone's saving it as a safe tile for later in the game. It's got a 3 of bamboo. It's safer than the 6 of bamboo. This deals into Tanya. This has a chance if we deal into 1-2, it doesn't deal into Tanya. So just slowly starting to take some risks right now. I don't know what my voice just did there, but that's okay. I did something bad. You're supposed to return the carts to the designated cart return area. Oh my God, don't call Riichi. I just remembered my train of thought. This is at least a safe tile. Fold with the red dragons. I'm literally manifesting that for you. I'm literally manifesting. Or you draw into a red dragon and be unable to use it. I have a Hanema. It's 12,000 points. All my apes are gone. It could still deal in, but it's very, very unlikely. They would have to have a double pair weight or a single tile weight on the 9 of characters. All the 8s are literally gone. That's the only reason I'm going for something like this. Southwind, fine. Gembutsu Greg to literally everyone at the table right now. Please, red dragon, one time, a life-ruining discard for someone else at this table, not I. 6 of bamboo. It is safe, but I hate it. I absolutely hate it. At 2-1-0, there's still a chance that we get this. There's still a horrible, horrible chance that we get this. Right, Lord, with a pair of the red dragons. Real bummer there. Do we repeat in South too because of that? We do repeat in South too, but now this starting hit is certainly not as good as that last one. Oppa Tanyao style? All simples red 5 Dora? That's 3 Han. It's not terrible. This is such a bad pawn. This is genuinely such a bad pawn. I'm going for it. A fast 3 Han? Oh my God. Okay. What do I want to see now? I guess 3 of characters. We turn this into a bulging shape. I don't want to hear any laughter from the peanut gallery. It's literally what it's called. Oh my God, it's all triplets. There's no way this pawn was correct. South 2, but it felt right. It felt repeat 1 pawn decision. This I could see this pawn being like a 49-50. Like sometimes we've called pawns recently where that's been the case. Okay, speaking of, I mean, we gotta let the tiles guide us. If I cheat into a 3 or a 6, I'm happy about that too. But if I pawn, it's also really, really good. Like if someone throws 4 of characters, Lamau, I obviously have to pawn that one. You know what I mean? And then we can even pivot to like a double-sided weight. It doesn't even have to be all triplets. Unfortunate, right? Unfortunate for us. And also, keeping the red 5 when it's so close to the Dora might genuinely sink us later into the game. But I like having a lot of options right here. I don't want to wait for the 5-8 of circles just because we see three of my apes already. You're supposed to return the shopping cart. I didn't. I put it in a pile of shopping carts that was already established. There were already like a dozen or so shopping carts there. It was just in the middle of the parking lot. It was literally in the middle of the parking lot, and this is the worst part, okay? The shopping carts were so sprawling that it literally started to box a car in. Like the person whose car was near those shopping carts would have had to move the shopping carts around before they were able to drive away. Like, that's how bad it got. It literally started encroaching. You know when you're playing itch.io and your snake starts encroaching a smaller snake? That's genuinely what the parking situation. I can't believe this is so undeserved. I genuinely do not deserve this. There's no way. There's no way this was correct. I played so impatiently, like I'm waiting for a Costco pizza. There's just no way. Now I'm two small hands away, or one medium hand away from getting first. Oh, and I'm loving every second of it. Am I ever allowed to go for the half flush? If my first draw is a Eastwind or a White Dragon, yes, sir. Oh my God, I can't. I'm a genius. Oh my God. Okay, it's really good now. Draw me into a Green Dragon. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's so good here. Oh my God, it's so good here. I can't really pawn that. That's one of the few tiles that I actually don't think that can upgrade this hand that much. Almost slipped and slipped on my mouse key and cut the red dragon there. Would have felt awful. I would have hung my head in shame if that would have been the sequence of events that occurred. So I just left my shopping carts there, and I drove home thinking about it. And I'm not trying to tell you this story to be like, whoa, Yusong, you're such a good person. Because if I was a good person, I would have moved my shopping cart. But I was like, I don't think I started the problem, but I realized I added to the amount of shopping carts that one person probably had to move before they were able to physically be able to drive home. Who knows? Maybe someone at Costco, and this is fan fiction. This is absolute fan fiction. This is me saying to the person listening to me at confessional, being like, I don't know, maybe everything's just gonna turn out okay. But maybe someone collected all those shopping carts first. You know what I mean? Shopping carts are still being lassoed back into the front of the store at a pretty steady rate. By the way, this hand is bonkers. This hand is so effing good. Red Dragon, maybe I could see someone else discarding. There's no chance that someone has the Yakuman, I guess. It's fairly obvious what I'm going for. I got a half flush in the Bamboozler suit. Left Lord, I don't know. Maybe you're just trying to end this round with a quick, Green Dragon, nothing. Wow, that's unbelievable. Green Dragon, red 5. You're just them? You're literally just them? I just want to win one, dude. Okay. Sumo Mongon gets me there. If I sumo a Mongon, I get to end this game unequivocally first. I think what I'm supposed to do is protect the plate. It's a full count right now, and I want to wear out the pitcher's rotator cuff. You know what I mean? Yusong, that's awful? Yeah, it is pretty awful. But I learned these words watching Northern Lion and Michael A.L. Fox playing Super Mega Baseball 2. So that's where it's coming from. Sea Wind, Prevalent Wind is nice, but we need more value. We need a little bit more cowbell. So Sea Wind, Prevalent Wind, Green Dragon, red 5, that could maybe get us there. Sea Wind, Prevalent Wind directed off of left lord does not do it. We need 340 in this hand. And by 40, I mean the mini points. Yikes. I don't think this was ever supposed to be a half flush, but maybe. I'm trying to squeeze out more value, and I don't really see how. There's like maybe an inkling of a 3-4-5 mixed triple sequence. Something else that could happen is left lord deals into a Hanemon or something. I'm gonna pawn here. I can't let that one go. Right lord is going for the world's most obvious flush in the bamboo suit. I respect that. A crossword's going for the world's most obvious flush in the character suit. I respect that. Why character suit? Whoa! Because they didn't chi or do anything for any of these tiles? For any of those circle tiles? I'm one tile away from Tenpai. I still can't kill left lord, even with a direct hit. Like, the ice cream stick is nice as well. But this is just 2 Han. 2 Han They go down 2k, I go up 3k with the stick. Yeah, that genuinely won't do it. If I draw into red 5, this could maybe actually get there. This is this with an open triplet of terminal tiles. This would be 3 Han 30. I'm gaming right now. 3 Han 30 is 3,900. They would go down 39 and I would go up 49 because I get their stick. Yeah, red 5. If I draw into the red 5 of... Yeah, that's not right. That's genuinely not good. Can I cut this? I mean, I could just cut the 2 of bamboo. I suppose that's still fine. Literally Gambutsu to everyone at the table right now. What happens if someone else throws another Riichi stick in there? If 2 other players throw Riichi sticks in there, I can't... I'm supposed to protect second. It's okay. It's genuinely okay. What could I have done there? Maybe not call pawn on this and waited for Riichi. I think that's too slow, though. It's 2 Han for me to confirm that as well. And that 3rd Han would have genuinely changed the world had I just drawn into a red 5. If I drawn into a Dora tile, that's a little bit more awkward. You know what I mean? I don't know if I could use the Dora tile with any ease, but I would have to keep it for the value proposition. A fun, spicy last round. Genuinely a fun, spicy last round. Anyway, I guess I'm paying my penance for not returning my shopping cart one way or another. So, okay, maybe God is real. Maka, spit on me. I don't know. There's a lot to look over this game. We made some freaky plays. S-, you love to see it. You love to see it. So I was gaming here. Did they like the pawn? Wow! They hated it. They genuinely hated it. Wow. So I guess it's like really hard to... It's really hard to get value. I'm opening up the LibreOffice document. Like... I think what's okay. I'm gonna literally write an essay about this. Hang on. How do I make it large? Me on the 3rd date. Phrasing. Let me do one of these. Okay. Incoming essay. Incoming wall of text. Okay. There's no. There might be a TLDR at the end. Leona Lewis voice. I keep greeting. I keep greeting love. That's a Bleeding Love reference. With this pawn, you have sealed your fate. You probably can only get... Oh my god, I can't type. You can probably only get 2 Han max, and that is not enough to change the tides of this battle. However, if you... I learned in college that you're supposed to save however for the middle of a sentence. I wish I was kidding. With Riichi, however, you could change the world and actually get first. Another thing to consider is that if Left Lord wins this one, you're still in second and pretty happy to fold with your South wins. So that's like another thing that I wasn't really considering. Your portrayal, you probably can only attain 2 Han max, and that is not enough. This is your... Okay. Yeah, this is bad. This is genuinely bad. I mean, we could have drawn into red 5 in the circle suit here either. It's not the worst idea that we've ever had. At least it was thinkable. And then I didn't play this right. They wanted me to cut the 9 of bamboozlers. I respect that. I absolutely respect that. I'm gaming. I'm literally just gaming right now. I'm literally just yorking it. And then the Ron, I want to see if that's correct because it probably is. But skip is 25. That's sickening. That's genuinely so sickening. I love that, though. I love that it's not a clear-cut decision. Because you were watching me as I took some time to actually think about this decision. But I'm glad it wasn't actually clear-cut. It's 6-7 on that Ron. 6-7. South 2, repeat 1. No way. Yeah, all of this was wrong. All of this was wrong, right? Tell me this was wrong. Pawn was 69 in the right. Holy, I play this like a monster. Honestly, this needs to go in the LibreOffice document, too. Like... This feel like this feels like a new blade up. But you have a fast Tenhou moment. It has value too. Don't be afraid to send it on a pawn if the hand looks good. Like, there's only 4 shapes here, but it's still quite nice, right? All simple as Red 5 Dora. It genuinely looks good here. Oh my god, I play this like a monster. Okay, that's awesome. East 4 Riichi decision. They love the Riichi. Yeah, because I had to. And then what about this one? I'm gaming. I'm too busy gaming right now. Did somebody say unequivocally correct, by the way? So that's a little bit of a bummer. And then there was a hand where I had everything. They wanted me to send this Riichi faster, I think. They wanted me to Riichi here immediately. So true. But this Riichi is still okay. Okay. We made it. There was a moment where we could have had it all, rolling in the deep. Which one was that? I literally was like rocking Hanemon status. Hang on, we can do this, right? Didn't I con Green DZ at some point in this game? Didn't I have Tenpai for... Oh, it only shows the winning hand. Oh, what the F? East 2 Hanemon Greed Riichi. No, this Riichi was absolutely correct. This Riichi was so good. It's too much information when your friend gives a little too much backstory. This was... Yeah, I don't know if this Riichi was correct. It wasn't, but it's not unthinkable. Because if I send the Riichi here, it's guaranteed at least 600. I don't hate the odds here. But like if I don't Riichi, it's still Pinfu, all simples, red 5, pure double sequence, red 5. So it's 8,000 points guaranteed. And if I sumo, we could still get 12k. I don't think I was... It's not unthinkable here. It's just so hard not to be greedy. I don't know if this one's going in the LibreOffice document. No, it should. It honestly should. Like, 8,000... Don't think of it as a... Don't think of it as chickening out. Don't think of it as a denial of the greedy wolves that are inside you. Phrasing. Think of it as having a sneaky way to ruin someone's life with an 8,000 point hand, or a 12,000 point hand if you're lucky to sumo. Like, I don't know. We should have definitely Domitend here, and I'm just too greedy. This hand, this play might have actually changed like the course of the game. You know, my con decision in East 1. Something about this felt bad. Con was so incorrect here. It's on me. It's on me. But this is East 1. I usually play the worst during East 1. Didn't I have a green dragon, white dragon, red dragon moment? Was that this game, or did I hallucinate that? It was somehow not that hand. Why did that last hand not look right? What happened this game? How did my hand end up so bad? Con is maybe correct there. This is also kind of okay. They just wanted me to throw this tile. Fair. Oh yeah, this was a little bit lame. And then this just ended up being a little bit lame. Did I fold? No, I did not end up folding. Really unlucky that Reitler just had 2 red dragons. Okay, folks. Still a pretty fun, still a pretty spicy game, folks. Nothing wrong with that. And we learned a lot in the LibreOffice document. Don't feel like I threw that game away. Fine. Genuinely okay. That's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the genre, feel free to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also reprimand me in the comment section for my behavior at Costco. I will take that on the chin. I think I deserve it. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Thank you to everyone from the bottom of my heart for supporting me on Patreon. It allows me to keep doing what I'm doing. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? And don't even think about leaving a shopping cart in front of my car. That's just wrong. Why would you even think about doing that, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.